Jason, what in the world is going on with the pond? Oh, I gotta tell y'all what's going on with the pond. Good morning, fellas. How you guys doing this morning? Come on, Moo. Let's get fed, Moo. Come on, Moo. Y'all look at my farmer's dream rose. Isn't that thing just slap gorgeous? Oh my gracious. I can't wait to get that baby in the ground. Come on, Moo. Come on, Joe. Come on, crazy Joe and Tom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, fellas. Y'all have a wonderful day today. Woo. Boy, it's warm in the sun house. Woo, it's warm in the greenhouse this morning. To get some ventilation going in here. Y'all look at here. Sunflowers, cosmos, amaranth. Still no black-eyed Susies. Ah. More sunflowers. Our herbs are coming up. More sunflowers. They're looking good. Got some more. I think this is cosmos here. This is celosia. I think that's how you say it. Or celosia. MaryCarl told me it's celosia, and she's right. And then I got some zinnias that I just planted. Look at there. The celosia is coming up good. I got my cucumbers coming up. I got some zucchini. And if you look right here, I see mountain vineyard. I see a halcinator. So my tomatoes are coming up. No deal yet. No bee balm yet. But I saw, where is it? Right there. One echinacea coming up, which is a coneflower. See that one coming up. Oh man, looking good, man. Looking good, y'all. I'm fixing to start some more seeds. You see, I got 4 trays out, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. We've been buying these card tables. Well, I say buying, I bought 2 from Walmart because of the price of lumber is so high. I could buy these card tables, these things, and I just bought this one 2 months ago, maybe. Anyways, or this one 2 months ago. This one looks cleaner, so this is probably the newer of the 2. I bought these things for like $29.95, 30 bucks. With the price of wood being so much, a table like this would have cost me, you know, something crazy. So I told Brooke, I said, well, I need to pick up a couple more card tables because as you can see, I'm running out of room. I went by Walmart yesterday to pick up the card tables, and they were $55. That's almost doubled in price in over 2 months. I almost fell out. Oh, I didn't buy them. I did have an extra one here. This is my original card table right here. So now I'm gonna start doing research on about greenhouse tables, and maybe I can find a economical way to build some greenhouse tables. If you guys have got any ideas or know anything, leave it in the comments below or shoot me an email. I would like to know if there is I don't know if there's really an economical way to do anything at the moment, but maybe there is, and I just don't know about it yet. These darn sides rolled up this morning. At least one of them anyways. We had a huge day on the farm yesterday, like big day. Big day on the farm. If y'all, some of y'all follow us on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, you already know. But we did something awesome yesterday. Me and MaryCarl. Really awesome. Is that we harvested our sunflowers yesterday and took them to petals from the past for resale. So the first farm crop here on Coghillfarms Farm was picked yesterday. And from the looks of it, we may have some more stems we need to grab. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I may wait. I mean, these are pretty much kind of ready. But I got some that are like this. So Mother's Day's coming up, so I may wait one more day and pick these. Then that way they can be ready for Mother's Day. We do have a bunch of buds on the chocolate cherry sunflowers, but we've only had a couple of blooms on these. Now, the difference between the chocolate cherries and these pro-cut sunflowers are that pro-cut sunflowers are a single stem. So when I cut them, they're just going to continue to grow. Cut them, they're going to keep growing and just keep growing. The good thing about pro-cut sunflowers are, hence the name pro-cut, these are a cut flower sunflower. They don't have a bunch of pollen in them, so they don't get all over your tables. They last a long time in vases. And so these are really, really great, and probably the most popular sunflower in the cut flower farm game. And these are what's part of the coghillfarms sunflower collection over at Hoss Tools. But also we have this one who's not a pro cut, but we love, and that is the chocolate cherry. And we picked 4 or 5 of these yesterday, and put them in with the pro cuts. But the difference between the chocolate cherry and the pro cut series is that the chocolate cherry is a branching sunflower. So that means when I cut this, it's going to branch. So it should give us a bunch of branches every time we cut, and therefore give us more flowers too. But I kind of want to let you guys know the difference between the two, because I'm learning too. It's not like I'm an expert on this. I'm learning as I go as well. The big question that's been coming up is that what's up with the pond? What's going on with the pond? Is Mr. Greg done with the pond? Well, let's go show you the pond here on Cog Hill. Well, Mr. Greg is through with the pond. He's actually been through with the pond for a week or two now. We just had so much going on that I didn't do a video about it yet. But he is through with the pond, and as you guys can see, the dam is up. It's holding water. We hadn't had rain. We've not that much rain really at all. And like right now, it's 9:30 and it's already 82 degrees. So we've had a lot of hot weather. So the water is evaporating, but it's holding water pretty well. Now, you may ask, what about getting water in it? Well, we're gonna work on that. I just got some irons in the fire that I need to put out before we start installing the ram pump and getting the pipe and doing all that, before I can start trying to get water in the pond. There's just several things that I got to get done first. But the pond itself, the dam and the pond, everything is good to go. This is the runoff area on our farm. So this does get a ton of runoff. If we'd had a lot of rain lately, you know, we did. If this would have been 2 months ago, it'd have a lot of water in it. But hadn't had that much rain lately, so that's why it is now. But it is a runoff pond per se, so we're gonna get a ton of runoff that's gonna really start to fill this thing up. Now, I talked to somebody else that does have a runoff pond, and it said that it took them pretty much 2 years for their pond to get to the right height and kind of stable. And we're guessing ours will probably be something similar to that. But I will start pumping water in if the ram pump works. I got a good feeling it's going to work. I know I'm going to have to tinker around with it. I know that's going to take me several days to get adjusted, to get going, all that good stuff. And the ram pump's going to be really slow. And if you don't know what a ram pump is, it's like a mechanical pump that pumps water without electricity. It uses like suction and sorcery and magic to pump water. No, it's pretty sure some scientific reason that's above my head as to why it works, but it uses the force of the flow to create some kind of pressure that pushes water up. And it's a pretty cool setup. I've never done it myself, but I've seen a lot of people that's done it, that's used ram pumps to pump water a good long ways. I'm not quite for sure how far our stream is from our pond. but I'm guessing somewhere around 100 to 150 foot, give or take. And from everybody I talked to, they seem pretty confident that the ram pump should work pretty well. It's just a slow process. It's not much pressure on it, but it'll definitely just start pumping water into the pond. But the pond is ready, but it will go all the way on up to right about in this area once it's filled up with water. And we are super excited about it. As you guys can see, here's the dam, and here's the back side of the dam where he made it a nice gentle slope where we can cut the grass back here. That's our next thing we're gonna do pretty quick is that we're gonna get some old hay and get some seed put out like we did on these banks right here, which are working out really great. You can see the grass seed and millets already coming up over there, and that's starting to hold and look good. And we're gonna do the same thing on this back side as well. Now the muddiness will go away once it gets full of water. All that silt and that muddy will eventually just settle into the bottom, and it won't look like this. It'll look like a, you know, your normal type pond. We are going to put fish in it. That's a question we get asked a lot. We are going to put fish in it. Really like bluegill or brim. That's a popular fish in our area, or in the southeast. I don't know if those are common everywhere, but down here in the south, you know, bluegill and brim are very popular. So I know I'm definitely going to put those guys in there for sure. And then the birds are going to bring stuff. Just nature is going to be nature, and it's going to bring stuff in anyways. But those are the brim is the main thing, and getting a couple of carp in there to keep the grass and algae down is another thing that I'm really wanting to do. Not looking quite lovely at the moment, but it will. You guys hang with us. It's going to look great. What are you doing, goat? What are you doing, goat? Lydia, Tommy, Scott, and the girls over there, Corny. I hear you, Felix. Felix over there talking this morning. Here comes Cotton. Hey, girl. Look, there's Tina Turner. Miss Cleo. Cleo. Old redneck. I bet he got his name on the back of his belt. Bet you do. There's Mr. TIM. What's up, buddy? Tell y'all, it still smells like coffee grounds in here. We are loving the coffee grounds, even though they spreading all this feed in here. I think I told y'all before. This is why we don't like layer crumble. We like pellets like this much better, because they don't waste as much. They were out of the small pellets last time, so we had to get crumble. Gosh, I do not like layer crumble at all. Look at it. See how they just waste so much of the crumble. Waste so much of it. But thankfully, they got the small pellets back. Thank goodness. So, Timmy and his youngins won't be making such a mess. Alright, Timmy. I just come in here to say hello. See how you was doing, you and your youngins. I must say, Cotton, your hair is looking really good. It really is. I'm glad that you are starting to listen to Dolly Parton about the hair. I see Q-Tip is really working hard on her hair as well. It's looking good, Q-Tip. I want to tell you guys something. I'm in the fruit orchard, and I want to tell you about a little something that I learned recently about from Jason and his dad, Dr. Powell, over there from Petals from the Past. And our blueberries are putting on. We're gonna have, you know, we just planted them. It's not like we're gonna have a ton of blueberries, but we're gonna have some blueberries. And we got a few blackberries, even though our blackberries really are not gonna start producing until next year. But I kind of want to keep the birds off these. Well, they have tested this and tried all different things, and what they come up with is that this silver reflective tape really does a great job at deterring the birds. They even said that they've tried all different colors and different styles, and the only one that worked was this silver. So I'm fixing to put this silver flagging or tape on the blueberries and blackberries, and hopefully that'll deter the birds from eating what little bit I do have. But I wanted to tell you guys about this. It was really cheap. I'll put a link down to it below. I got it from Amazon if you're interested in it, and I'll try to put this in the garden section of our Amazon page. But you know, just a little cheap, simple trick that according to those guys who are experts, that this really works. You know, at Little Cog, I used to put the fake snakes out to help with the birds, and that seemed to work for us too. The only thing about the fake snakes is you have to remember to go out there and move them at least every other day, because the birds, they'll figure it out pretty quick that that snake ain't real if it's just sitting in that same spot for 2 weeks. We're fixing to do some planting. Y'all know we're a big greenstalk fan. We grow a lot in our greenstalks, and so our fall crops, they've been gone. Absolutely just. So it's time to plant something new in the greenstalks. And so we're gonna run over to a little garden center nearby and see if they have anything. Plant some flowers in 2 sets of greenstalks. I'm gonna save the other 2 because we got 4. I'm gonna save the other 2 for the herbs that I've started in the greenhouse. So I'm thinking I would love to have like some wave petunias just falling all down in the greenstalk. I think that would be gorgeous. And I'm thinking about putting them on each side of the door of the greenhouse. I think that would be beautiful. But let's count up and see how many plants we need. And let's go buy some flowers today. All right, y'all. This is what I wanted. I wanted these wave petunias in pink, and so we decided to go by, we hate to say it, by Walmart, because we had to pick up some things. Look at $7.97, but they were on sale for $3 for a 6-pack. That is incredible. If you guys have been flower shopping, that is incredible. So if you're looking for something like this, you may go check yours and see. We took us a little break there. We decided to get us a little ice cream and snow cone break. Yes. At our little local restaurant here in Clanton called the Frozen Goat.
The Frozen Goat.
It was really good. We've mentioned them before several times. And it was you can tell by my blue tongue, I ate some of MaryCarl snow cone.
Well, I didn't have room for it, because I had a wonderful milkshake.
I couldn't let it go to waste. I had ice cream, so it was awesome. Awesome. Good stuff. The Frozen Goat. If you're ever in the Clanton area, y'all go check them out. Tell them Coghill sent you. Got them filled up with these petunias. This will be just gorgeous. This thing will be just a mass of pink wave petunias. And if you don't know about greenstalk, if you follow us, y'all know about greenstalk. But if you don't, these are just awesome planters. Folks from Tennessee, great people. And if you limited the space, these greenstalk planters are the ticket. You just fill it up with soil, put your plants in there, and it's self-watering. You just fill the top up, and then it's going to water everything down in there. You know, we've grown herbs in these, we've grown flowers in these, we've grown vegetables in these, we grew greens in them this last fall. We love our greenstalk planter. And if you use promo code coghillfarms, you'll get $10 off your order. And this is the couple of days before Mother's Day. So this is 2022. There is a big Mother's Day sale, which means you can still use our promo code, get the sale, and get the extra $10 off. Links down below. You guys go check them out. We just love greenstalk.
Moody thought all this time it was him stopping traffic.
Moody thought it was him stopping traffic, but it's not. It's going to be our beautiful greenhouse stopping traffic.
With the green stalks in front of it.
They are going to be pretty.
They are.
They're just going to cascade down and they're going to be gorgeous. They're going to be gorgeous. I can't wait.
Take me where your river flows. I wanna drive on your open road like the wilderness where we are born, singing whoa. There's an ocean in your eyes, a million stars that paint the sky. So we'll drift down with the tide, singing whoa.